Hi everyone, Justin Lopas, co-founder and COO of Base Power. Excited to tell you a little bit more about what we're doing. So we're an energy company, and as folks know, energy abundance is really the cornerstone of what makes human modern civilization possible. This chart shows GDP per capita, the best measure we have of human prosperity on the X, and the amount of energy consumption per person on the Y. And you can see that those two things are quite correlated. That very rarely happens in economics and sociology. AI is won or lost on energy. And our mission in life as a company is to drive the United States and other countries that we ultimately operate in further up and to the right on this chart. So the interesting thing is you probably hear a lot about energy in the news today, especially with all the things that are happening in AI. But really the problem is the grid itself that connects generation and consumption. The grid is the problem. It is not necessarily generation. This chart you see here is a chart over the last decade or so of delivery costs, the cost of the grid in the gray, and the cost of generating that power in the green. This is illustrated here and shows that the cost of delivering that electricity is continuing to go up, whereas the cost of generating that electricity is actually going down. And unfortunately, customers are suffering from higher prices and more outages. A lot of folks have probably seen the chart on the left with the price of power continuing to rise, not just here in California, but around the US, and more outages because of weather and non-weather are happening across the US, in particular in my home state and where we're based in Texas. So what are we doing about it? We're building a network of distributed storage. This is batteries on homes throughout the grid. And we think this is the clear future path to increasing the capacity of the grid and turning the curve from the slide before, or 2 slides before, on delivery costs going down and therefore decreasing the total cost of delivered electricity. So we launched in 2024, May of 2024, and since then we've installed over 5,000 batteries. This is 150 megawatt hours, for those who are familiar with the unit there. We've grown super quickly. We're doing about 40 installs a day throughout the state of Texas today. We design, develop, own, and operate the batteries. So I'll show you some pictures in a few slides here. On the left is our first generation hardware, and on the right is our second generation hardware, custom designed, manufactured in-house, installed by our team. We have a great team, myself and my co-founder Zach, alongside a number of folks from Tesla, SpaceX, Anduril, and other great companies. And we've had the pleasure of having a number of great investors who have either joined our board or funded us. We recently raised a very large Series C fundraising, large Series C raise. We have about 225 full-time on the team. This includes about 100 or so in the field throughout the state of Texas installing our batteries today. About half of that is engineering. So we like to say, don't tell your grandkids all you did was B2B SaaS. A little bit of a play on some of the other startups that are here today, but no shade, no serious shade thrown at least. We actually just, as a part of our Series C raise, also launched our factory. So at the top right, you can see our factory near, and bottom right, our factory near downtown Austin, where we're producing these batteries. We've got open roles throughout Austin in hardware engineering, software engineering, design and growth, where we sell our batteries direct to consumer, and a ton of operations to put all of these batteries on the grid. Thank you, and my email is here, and looking forward to talking to folks after the event today.